Hello, I'm Dr. Chitayi, a psychiatrist or mental health doctor. Mental health refers to the state of our feelings, thoughts, and actions. When these are acceptable to us and others, then we are in good mental health. However, when our feelings, thoughts, and actions bring distress to us and are disruptive to those who are around us, then we are having a mental health problem. Some mental health problems, and many of them are temporary, but others are chronic. So temporary could be caused by stresses due to changes in our living conditions, a new job, losing a job, sickness, hearing bad news. All this can cause temporary mental problems, and including losing our loved ones. They are not long-term illnesses. However, sometimes the long-term illnesses are also there. And when there's a mental illness, one experiences difficulties coping with everyday stresses. They have problems with relationships, and they may be unable to work. Therefore, they may be unproductive. While work is important and extremely important for our mental health for many reasons, apart from income, the social environment, and providing a time structure, work can also be the place where our mental health suffers, especially in non-conducive environments. A lot of people experience problems at their workplaces that could be caused by problematic relationships with their workmates. It can be the bosses, or the environment is unsafe for your physical health, or the pay is poor. So all these are the challenges, and these problems can only be solved if they are raised, if there's an effort on the part of the person experiencing the distress. But how do we do this? Sometimes one is in a double bind situation. You speak out, and your idea could be rejected, but you could also be in danger of losing your job. You want your job. Or you could keep quiet, but still you'll continue experiencing the distress. A few tips are usually given on how one can navigate this difficult path, and they mostly include skills of self-assertion. So clearly understanding your needs, having the right language of communicating those needs, such as, I have a policy that I don't work over the weekend. Showing some sense of flexibility in your bargaining. A good example is when something costs 10,000, then you offer to pay either 9,000 immediately, or 6,000 now and 6,000 after a month. And lastly, advocating for others can also be a good way of advocating for yourself. So should you see another person's rights being abused, you should stand up for them. We must be our brother's keeper. And this means we should always notice when there are changes in their behavior that could indicate that this person is undergoing a mental illness or mental problems, because the first sign is changes in behavior. Coming late, being very irritable, wanting to stay alone, losing interest in the things that they were interested in, and sometimes excessive. One is fixed on discussing issues of death. So this can be quite valuable things to pick out from a friend, but also a relative. And what should one do? One is just don't be judgmental about them. They should not be a basis to discriminate. Offer to listen, but also to take them to a professional. Encourage them to adhere to the treatment that is given. And medication for mental problems is not harmful. It will not make you a zombie. All medications have side effects, and drugs used in mental health problems to treat mental diseases could also have some side effects. Luckily, over time, drugs have improved, and even for the treatment of psychosis, where we used to use antipsychotics, and they could have certain side effects such as movement problems. We now have newer drugs that have less of these side effects. During this time of COVID-19, a lot of people are experiencing problems with their mental health. Almost everyone, because everybody fears getting the virus, and everybody fears quarantine as well. And there is a lot of anxiety. So it's important that we know what we can do to protect our mental health. One of the things you can do is keep connected with others, your family members, but also your friends through phone, through the internet. Have a routine, have a clear routine of work, rest, and exercise, and also set aside some time to do hobbies. Sleep hygiene is extremely important for a good immunity, which we all need at this time, but it's also important for your mental health. And sleep hygiene simply means having a constant time when you sleep and wake up. Also, sleep for at least 7 to 8 hours. Avoid daytime naps. Don't sleep during the day. Don't spend time in bed during the day. And also avoid taking coffee or tea when you are going to bed in the evening. All these tips can help you improve your sleep, which will help you improve your mental health. Supporting others is good for your mental health as well. The world will be a good place if we were all mentally healthy, but because of genetics and traumas and many challenges of human existence, about 10% of the world's population at any time has a mental problems, and this could be higher during this time of COVID-19. Therefore, knowing that nobody is immune to mental disorders, it's important that the well care for those who are unwell, so that in future, should you be unwell, there'll be something to care for you. Thank you.